Breathing. Breathing serves a crucial function that is directly tied to the preservation of life. While we can endure many hours without sleep or several days without food or water, we can only survive a few minutes without breathing. Although breathing occurs involuntarily, the quality and conditions for healthy breathing are determined by our conscious choices. Humans will continue to breathe automatically, but they have the power to choose what air they inhale and how deeply they breathe. Furthermore, they can consciously maintain their body's systems in optimal condition for efficient breathing. To breathe healthily, it's vital to ensure the physical structures involved in breathing are well maintained. It's important to keep your spine moderately straight, and your chest muscles should be flexible and agile. Breathing correctly is not possible if your shoulders are excessively hunched forward or if your chest is stiff and sunken. Whether sitting or standing, working in a slightly slouched posture can lead to a hollow chest, and so can lifting either heavy or light objects. Most types of work tend to pull the shoulders forward, create a curve in the spine, and flatten the chest. When the chest becomes severely flattened, it impedes full, deep breathing and compromises overall health. Various exercises have been developed to combat the effects of poor posture, such as hanging from a swing or trapeze bar or sitting on a chair with your feet under a heavy object and bending backward until your head touches the ground. While these exercises can be beneficial, very few people commit to them long enough to see significant improvement in their physique. Engaging in so-called health exercises can feel burdensome and unnecessary. There exists a simpler, more natural solution. This alternative method is to maintain an upright posture and breathe deeply. Envision yourself as a perfectly straight individual. Whenever you think of it, make a conscious effort to expand your chest, roll your shoulders back, and straighten up. As you do this, gradually inhale until your lungs are filled to their maximum capacity. Crowd in as much air as you can. Hold it briefly, push your shoulders even further back, stretch your chest, and simultaneously pull your spine forward between your shoulders. Finally, exhale smoothly. This is the one great exercise for keeping the chest full, flexible, and in good condition. Straighten up, fill your lungs full, stretch your chest and straighten your spine, and exhale easily. And this exercise you must repeat, in season and out of season, at all times and in all places, until you form a habit of doing it. You can easily do so. Whenever you step out of doors into the fresh, pure air, breathe. When you are at work, and think of yourself and your position, breathe. When you are in company, and are reminded of the matter, breathe. When you are awake in the night, breathe. No matter where you are or what you are doing, whenever the idea comes to your mind, straighten up and breathe. If you walk to and from your work, take the exercise all the way. It will soon become a delight to you. You will keep it up, not for the sake of health, but as a matter of pleasure. Do not consider this a health exercise. Never take health exercises or do gymnastics to make you well. To do so is to recognize sickness as a present fact or as a possibility, which is precisely what you must not do. The people who are always taking exercises for their health are always thinking about being sick. It ought to be a matter of pride with you to keep your spine straight and strong as much so as it is to keep your face clean. Keep your spine straight and your chest full and flexible for the same reason that you keep your hands clean and your nails manicured. Because it is slovenly to do otherwise. Do it without a thought of sickness, present or possible. You must either be crooked and unsightly, or you must be straight. And if you are straight, your breathing will take care of itself. You will find the matter of health exercises referred to again in a future chapter. It is essential, however, that you should breathe air. It appears to be the intention of nature that the lungs should receive air containing its regular percentage of oxygen, and not greatly contaminated by other gases or by filth of any kind. Do not allow yourself to think that you are compelled to live or work where the air is not fit to breathe. If your house cannot be properly ventilated, move. And if you are employed where the air is bad, get another job. You can. If no one would consent to work in bad air, employers would speedily see to it that all workrooms were properly ventilated. The worst air is that from which the oxygen has been exhausted by breathing, as that of churches and theaters where crowds of people congregate, and the outlet and supply of air are poor. Next to this is air containing other gases than oxygen and hydrogen, saw gas, and the effluvium from decaying things. Air that is heavily charged with dust or particles of organic matter may be endured better than any of these. Small particles of organic matter other than food are generally thrown off from the lungs, but gases go into the blood. I speak advisedly when I say, other than food. Air is largely a food. It is the most thoroughly alive thing we take into the body. Every breath carries in millions of microbes, many of which are assimilated. The odors from earth, grass, tree, flower, plant, and from cooking foods are foods in themselves. They are minute particles of the substances from which they come and are often so attenuated that they pass directly from the lungs into the blood and are assimilated without digestion. And the atmosphere is permeated with the one original substance, which is life itself. Consciously recognize this whenever you think of your breathing and think that you are breathing in life. You really are, and conscious recognition helps the process. See to it that you do not breathe air containing poisonous gases, and that you do not rebreathe the air which has been used by yourself or others. That is all there is to the matter of breathing correctly. Keep your spine straight and your chest flexible, and breathe pure air, recognizing with thankfulness the fact that you breathe in the eternal life. That is not difficult, and beyond these things give little thought to your breathing except to thank God that you have learned how to do it perfectly.